Natural biases. By engaging with PrivateWork Self-Coaching, you'll become more and more aware of your natural biases. For example, confirmation bias is a natural bias. And this is when we find evidence confirming what we want to believe. This becomes particularly dangerous when we're seeking life advice. So imagine that you want to get life advice from a life coach. And the life coach knows that you want to hear your ideas and your preferences confirmed by their expert opinion. Then you interpret what the coach says in the light of what you want to hear. And if the advice contradicts what you want to hear, contradicts your desires, you'll find some way to dismiss their opinion. So when it comes to life decisions, look inward to your inner coach. It knows the profound truth. Other examples of biases that get exposed while working it out are conviction bias and blame bias. Conviction bias is when we believe an idea so strongly that we have to make it true. We hold on to a concept that is secretly pleasing us, but deep inside, we have doubts about its truth. So you go the extra mile to convince yourself to believe in it with greater vigor. You aggressively contradict anyone who challenges you. We use blame bias when we don't want to learn from our experiences and our mistakes. The truth is, you don't like to look too closely at what you did when it didn't work out. And absent of reflection and introspection, our growth is limited. Our natural response is to blame others, to blame circumstances, or to simply call it a momentary lapse of judgment. The reason for this bias is that it is often too painful to look at our mistakes. And that's why we work it out before we act it out. Hey, let's work this one out. Write 25 to 30 words to this direction question. What mistakes in the past can you contribute conviction bias to? And what could and would you do to loosen your grip on that conviction? Now listen again. What mistakes in the past can you contribute conviction bias to? And what could and would you do to loosen your grip on your convictions? 25 to 30 words. Begin. Well done. What you're engaged in right now is real personal development versus fake personal development. When we change our biases, or we're aware of our biases, and we can question our biases, we start to have real growth. I'm Joe Stump, your guide by your side, and this is a 1-minute private workout. Have an amazing and fascinating day questioning your natural biases.